Guys, one of Anthony Joshua's friends was decapitated in the accident. It was so bad. The video, we can't post it on here because it's obviously too graphic. My hope is that you don't come across the video, but if you do, sorry in advance because it's not something that you want to watch. An eyewitness told Sky News that Joshua looked very shocked when he was pulled out of the wreckage.
We just saw a car drove under a truck that parked at the highway. So we have to just rush down there to check what happened. He was shocked immediately he saw the incident. He was shocked. He couldn't talk.
Whatever you're doing in your lives, we're all going to die one day.
It's also been reported that the man who was driving Anthony Joshua and his friends has been released from the hospital and is now facing potential prosecution for reckless driving. Now, in case you're not aware, Joshua was born to Nigerian parents and he even briefly schooled in Nigeria when he was 11. Since he became a global star, he has frequently visited Nigeria, and his uncle told news outlets that he visits Nigeria up to 3 or 4 times in a year. As a matter of fact, this clip you are watching shows Joshua training in Nigeria early in the morning. Watch the rest of the video and share your thoughts in the comment section. How do you think Joshua is going to feel after this accident, and is it possible that he's ever going to return to boxing?
It was around 11 in the morning, in broad daylight, on the Lagos-Ibadan expressway. A black Lexus SUV was carrying 5 men, people Joshua knew well and trusted, and it was moving fast, too fast. When the driver tried to overtake another vehicle, everything went wrong in an instant. The Lexus lost control and slammed into a stationary truck parked on the side of the road, leaving no warning and no real chance to react. Sina Ghami died at the scene and Latif Ayodele died at the scene as well. They were not random passengers. They were part of Joshua's daily life, members of his team who trained him, traveled with him, and helped build everything the public sees when he steps into a ring. Joshua was sitting in the back seat and was not driving. When the impact hit, everything inside the car surged forward as glass shattered and metal folded in on itself. When it finally stopped, 2 men were gone, and Joshua was trapped inside, injured but conscious. Video from the scene shows him sitting there shirtless and wincing, surrounded by strangers trying to help. His security team was following in another vehicle directly behind the Lexus, and they watched the crash unfold in real time, powerless to stop it. Sina Ghami was 36 years old and had been Joshua's strength and conditioning coach for more than a decade. He co-founded Evolve Gym in London and was known as the kind of person who arrived before everyone else and left after everyone else, quiet, disciplined, and always working. His last Instagram story was posted from Nigeria just hours before the crash. A simple photo that showed nothing more than that he was there. Latif Ayodele, known to most people as Latif or Lats, was Joshua's personal trainer. Earlier that same day, Joshua posted a video of the 2 of them playing table tennis, laughing, competing, and talking trash over a game that meant nothing. It was not promotional content, just life. And for most people that video became the last time Latif was seen alive. 10 days before all of this, Joshua had delivered one of the most talked about performances of the year, stopping Jake Paul in the 9th round in Miami, in a fight that streamed to 33 million viewers on Netflix. It was a massive, career-defining win, and shortly afterward Joshua traveled to Nigeria. Nigeria is part of Joshua's identity. His parents are Nigerian, and he visits often. This trip was supposed to be normal, a mix of work and personal time, followed by plans to head to Ghana. Nothing about it was meant to be dangerous. The Lagos-Ibadan expressway is one of the busiest roads in the country, connecting Lagos, the commercial center, to Ibadan about 90 miles away. Traffic is heavy, trucks are everywhere, and some are parked along the shoulder without warning lights. Speed limits exist, but enforcement is inconsistent, and serious accidents happen here frequently. According to Nigeria's Federal Road Safety Corps, the Lexus was traveling above the legal speed limit when the driver attempted to overtake another vehicle. The car lost control mid-maneuver and crashed into the parked truck, killing 2 men instantly, while 3 others survived with injuries. Authorities opened an official investigation. Joshua was rushed to the hospital, where doctors treated and stabilized him before keeping him under observation. His injuries were serious but not life-threatening. His team released a statement confirming the crash and the deaths, and asked for privacy. The boxing world reacted immediately, with fighters, promoters, and fans sending messages from around the globe. No one was celebrating the fact that Joshua lived. The focus was on the 2 men who did not. Sina Ghami was not a public figure, but he was present for nearly every victory Joshua ever had. He designed the training programs, managed the conditioning, and traveled to every camp and every fight, always in the background and never seeking attention. Fighters trusted his work, and that trust defined his reputation. Latif was even closer. Being a personal trainer at that level is not a job you clock into, but one built on daily contact, trust, and routine. Latif was part of Joshua's rhythm, which is why the table tennis video mattered. It showed how comfortable and familiar their relationship was, how real it felt. Both men were young, both had families, and both had lives that extended far beyond boxing. Most of the world only learned their names because they were in that car. Nigeria's president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, called Joshua personally to offer condolences, pray with him, and speak with Joshua's mother, who thanked him for reaching out. Jake Paul, the man Joshua had knocked out days earlier, also responded publicly, saying life mattered more than boxing and offering prayers for the men who died. Chris Eubank Jr. shared similar sentiments, and Badu Jack posted photos with Latif, while helping organize a fundraiser to build a mosque and a borehole in his memory. The crash happened because the Lexus was speeding, because it tried to overtake, because a truck was parked there, and because the timing was wrong. 5 seconds earlier or 5 seconds later, and maybe the outcome is different, but it was not. Joshua survived, and that is what the headlines say. But survival is not the center of this story. The center is what did not survive. 2 men who woke up that morning in Nigeria, posted online, laughed, and got into a car thinking they were going somewhere ordinary. Strength does not matter when metal meets metal at that speed, and training does not help. Fame does not protect you. The road does not care who you are or what you have achieved. It simply takes what it takes. Joshua is recovering and will be okay physically, but okay does not mean whole. He was sitting in the back seat when 2 men he trusted died instantly, and that does not go away. You do not fix it. You just learn to carry it. 10 days ago, Anthony Joshua was celebrating one of the biggest wins of his life. Now he is living with the fact that he is here and they are not. That seconds decided everything, and that survival, when it costs what it cost, does not feel like winning.
Bros, what do they find?